What's up, y'all? Welcome to another week of Taking High Ground Live. Please like and subscribe if you are watching with us live right now. And if you're watching on a playback, please like and subscribe as well.
Yeah, we've noticed that we've been slacking on the podcast form on
Right.
Spotify and Apple. So we are working on getting that up to date, and
Yes.
at least going forward for sure.
Yeah,
We need to fix up that
for
a little
sure.
bit.
Especially because it does video now as well. So that's definitely.
It's definitely easier.
Dude, he
Yo, what's
definitely
up?
did. What's up, y'all?
Yeah, I didn't look a mess today. Thanks.
Yeah, I
It's
like
hard.
that.
It's hard at 10 o'clock to get ready and make sure I
Bro,
look
who you
okay.
telling? My goodness. I'm kind of safe because I always wear a hat. This is my head. So that works for me.
Yeah, last week was rough. I was like trying to get kids in bed. I looked a mess. So I'm just gonna hop on and just talk.
You gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Yeah, I had my wife text me and say, "You look a wreck." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah,
Yeah, getting the kids to bed, man. I just like 30 seconds ago just got him to bed and
man.
jumped on the mic.
And Dill is a little bit away from cheaper by the dozen, so I can't imagine.
Oh, for real?
No,
Dill, you?
you.
Oh, I thought you meant Dill there. Yeah,
No,
I've got a lot. I'm about to say, does
yeah,
someone have me beat?
no. You holding it down, bro.
No, it's all fun. It's all fun. So you guys, you pick anything up? You personally?
Nope. Just it. Well, I got the Batman Fortnite Foundation #1 first print. I had to get that.
Nice,
Uh,
nice.
what else did I get? I think that was it. Honestly, I'm trying to think. Yep, that was it.
I
Not so
bet.
often do I get. Yeah. How about
um,
you?
so I found some fat packs at Walmart.
Uh huh.
I never see them at Target. I don't know, just
Yeah, no, I haven't seen nothing at
Target
Target
has
either.
been dry this year.
Mm-hmm.
Besides the online sales that populated the entire of eBay,
Yeah.
Walmart is where it's at for at least fat packs.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my wife is a big fan of the fat packs and the hobby boxes.
It's a great rip.
Yeah, she likes to get the hollows and the optichromes. So
Yeah.
we did that, and I got two decent cards, I guess.
Oh, that's not bad. Guff, Eternal Night.
My wife has been looking for Guff. She
Really?
wanted me to hit a Guff.
Yeah.
Ever since she saw your shard, she was like, "I want that
Yeah.
one." So I opened this pack up, and she literally screamed. It was so funny.
Yeah. Yo, Guff for the win.
And then I got a really cheap card off eBay since we talked last.
I got one for you too.
Oh, for real? Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got this for $25, $20, something like that.
Not bad at all.
So I'm super excited for that.
Yeah, I just have Aura Crystal Shard left, Cracked Ice, my bad. Aura Cracked Ice left, and then Midas Optichrome, and I'm good.
Yeah, I need a Midas cracked ice. I still need an
Yeah.
Aura cracked ice, but I'm taking my time. Those
First of
prices
all,
are high.
first of all, we cannot overlook that set in the back. I love that, bro. That
Oh,
Aura set
thanks.
right there.
I just put up. I need to figure out how to put more stands up. Those stands, I'm using something else to prop it up. I couldn't use those card stands.
Yo, shout out.
Yo,
Yeah,
nice, Dill.
let's
I'm
go.
jealous.
Only open 5 megas, not bad. Yeah, that's pretty good.
My mother-in-law picked up a mega box in Delaware. Next time I see her, she's gonna give it to me. So I'm hoping.
There you go. It's in
I'm
that one.
hoping he's in that one.
My
I haven't been buying megas.
yeah, no, my dad went to he went to Walmart and he had the little single 6 packs from the gravity feed,
Hmm
3 packs, and he put a Midas Optichrome.
Wow. Yeah.
I was like, what are the chances of that?
I know when I pulled it, I was like that because that's equivalent to like pulling a Black Knight
It's
Hollow.
hard. Yeah, it's hard. That is not easy at
Yeah,
all.
pulling the Optichrome one is like pulling the Black Knight Hollow.
Yeah.
So when I pulled it, I was pretty psyched because I don't have a shard. So
Yeah.
mine's gonna go straight to SGC
Yeah.
at some point.
No, yeah. I mean, your SGC setup right now looks great together. It
Yeah, and
literally
you
does.
guys can't see, but down here I have.
No, you can see it.
Okay, you can
Yep.
see what I have down
Yeah,
here.
yeah. What is that? Dark Bomber, Bright Bomber, Skull
Skull
Trooper, and Skull
Trooper
Ranger. I mean,
and Gold
Gold Trooper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wanted to do more auras up top, but I couldn't prop them all
yeah,
up.
yeah.
So I just stuck with those. Are you watching anything from Probestein? You don't have to tell me which
Uh,
ones if you're looking to get it. Are you
um,
watching?
no and yes. One, I have a price that is like if this goes, I will regret not getting it if it goes this cheap. So I put a max bid in for that one. If it goes over that, then but it's only one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, some of the ones I've been watching, of course, is the Gold Trooper,
yeah,
and it's already at 3K,
yeah.
which I'm not surprised. But
So
that's
yeah,
what was the last? What was the last Gold Trooper sale?
what was it? 8?
Was it
Was it
eight
8?
thousand?
Yeah, was it 8,000? It was 8,000, I think, around that. Let's say
That sounds
7 to 8.
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
I'm just interested to see how the Gold Trooper does in comparison.
You know what though? This is you remember how back when they did the auction? Remember the auction like last year when it was all the raw cracked crystal shards?
Hmm.
That kind of balanced out the prices for that. This is gonna be it's a lot of PSA 10s in this.
There's a
This
lot
is
of PSA
it,
10s. Yeah.
this is gonna be very, and now don't get me wrong, it's a lot of cards, so probably the main guys that will technically win that, they're probably gonna get maxed out at some point. So that's gonna kind of fluctuate some cards, but I mean the PSA 10 price is gonna be there now. A lot of
Yeah,
different
for sure.
a lot of
Yeah.
negotiations is about to change though. It's about to change
I mean, at
now.
least for the next like 3 months, right?
Yeah,
You
until the
know,
next one comes up or until something else happens.
yeah.
But
Once they're
yeah.
off eBay, they're a little bit harder to find, and people
Mm-hmm.
forget. It's definitely because people have been looking for price. They said this card hasn't sold. What does it
Yeah.
go for?
Yeah.
So the auction really gets that number out
It
there.
does. It does. I like it. My escape roll said 8K. So yeah, it was 8K for the Skull Trooper.
So
Um
the Italy SGC Aura ended at 9.
mhm. Did
There's
you get
another
it?
one. I may have I may have picked that one up.
Good stuff.
So, but there's another one that just got listed
Yeah.
from Probestein, but no USA shards.
Listen, if people letting the Italy's go, I mean, why wouldn't you? You know what I
Oh yeah,
mean?
they're
Yeah.
going pretty cheap too. But I'm curious to see someone list the USA one.
Now, I'm glad we
I'm not.
just yeah, I'm glad we start actually you actually said that because I want to go back to series 1 Italy with this trouble with PSA. Does I mean it's obviously going to get fixed eventually, but it kind of gives a little bit of extra to the Italian
Yeah,
shards.
I don't understand because some people are getting theirs back.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
like, are the ones that aren't coming back extra small,
it
or are they just being graded by someone who's
right,
incompetent?
and I would say incompetent.
It could be
If
that. It could
I
just
would
be
say,
that grader didn't pay attention to the Italy
yeah,
part.
I would say so, right?
Yeah, I mean that's up to debate. I don't know.
Yeah,
SGC hasn't let me down, so
yeah, because I wanna send my Lux Italian shard in because it's actually extremely clean,
mhm,
and so yeah, I mean, I want it to be, especially because most of my Lux cards are PSA already, so I
mhm.
want to complete that set, and then but yeah, so I wonder how that'll go. I had some SCCs that were compared to you.
Did they were sent back ungraded? Like they were too short?
Yeah,
How long
stat.
ago was that? So another question is people keep saying that these move in the slab,
Yeah, do they?
and this is a gold trooper shard. So
Black Ash. That's a good point. My escape roll.
no,
No, I missed that
mine's not
one.
moving.
Stat collector. What's up? What's up?
What,
Dale said
what
that was last month.
that they sent it back? Oh, that's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Black Ash had a good point with saying they've been doing a lot
Yeah,
of hiring lately.
yeah, I've seen that Mindscape World. That's why I was shaking mine. Mine don't have issues.
Mm,
Um, it might be on card basis because I think it's because they push it tight too. So like it's not
mm,
supposed to move, not just because of where it's positioned, but because of the glass.
yeah.
Um, yeah, mine don't move. So I
That
mean, it's
one
an interesting discussion. I'm sure it's happened before.
for sure.
Yeah, I just think it's unlucky. I agree, Joe.
You wanna pull up some of them Probesteins?
Yeah, we can do that. Let me see here. So I was interested. I was watching the Aura Italy,
Mm-hmm.
and it had a higher price than the was it SGC 8 Royal Knight,
I seen it with that one. Somebody got
and
a steal for that.
until the last second, and then the Royal Knight jumped up to like 480.
Dale said PSA fanboys love a bit of SGC slander. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Joshua, what's up? What's up? Yo, that's why no, don't worry. We're gonna just talk about everything. We're gonna talk about everything the same exact way. It's like three on there that I was very intrigued on attempting, but yeah, no, it's just one.
I
It's
think
just one.
I think everybody's watching. I'm watching to see what prices. I'm not looking
Yeah,
to
yeah,
grab any.
no,
Not that I don't want to.
yeah.
I'm not in that position right now.
I mean, it's been yeah. Your boy, what's up? I'm interested to see what a couple of these go for,
Man,
honestly,
it's almost like someone had a master set.
or close to it, right?
I will be watching this one. I have a USA Blue Squire at PSA, so I'm interested to see what this goes in at 8.
Yeah.
So in other sport or in other card markets, usually, correct me if I'm wrong, an 8 is normally equivalent to a good looking raw
A
card.
good looking raw card. I agree. Yeah.
That's
Hmm.
price wise. That's normally kind of what I
Yeah.
remember them being compared to. Is that the
Yeah.
same in Fortnite? Because good looking Fortnite cards seem to go for
Yeah.
pretty decent. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I would say so, right?
Same.
Yeah.
Mm,
Or close to it, right?
yeah, I don't know. I feel like people be charging a lot for the raw compared to the 8,
That is true. No, you're right because it's like
right?
that. Yeah, it's that's
I'm not
true.
saying it's right. I'm saying maybe the
That's
PS8 should be worth more
the PSA should be worth more.
than
You
the
just
raw
don't know.
version.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe,
Yo,
but
that Joshua is on that. Joshua on our trade, like he talked up his favorite card, and now everybody going after triple threat. That was triple threat has been one of my favorites for a while, but I grabbed her early. I'm good. So Joshua, you good with me? I ain't going after.
I never collected that one, and I
I
think I
got
had it. I think I had a shard at one point, and I got rid of it.
yeah. Triple threat and jump shot was always one of mine. But you good, Joshua? Don't worry about me. I got mine.
What about Tinder Defender? It's already at 228. That's
Yeah.
impressive. A cool one about this card, if you guys don't know, has the Unreal Engine logo on him
Yep.
on Rustlord.
Yeah, that's sweet. That's one of them. That's one of them niche type, like down the road collector type things. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
because I
like that.
mean, freaking Epic Games and Unreal
Yeah,
Engine, it's
yeah.
becoming a big player. Whenever I see this one, it reminds me of Loot Lake.
Really?
Do you remember there's like
Oh, the trailer, or
the
whatever.
trailer with her and
Yeah.
Skull Trooper at Loot Lake?
She remind me of Paradise Palms because of the loading screen.
Yeah,
Yo, Ruckus is a low key one, not like in like speculation or anything, but he's a good looking card, like aesthetically.
Ruckus.
Yeah, I like his card. I don't know.
I was never a fan of Ruckus
Yeah,
personally.
he looks
He's
great.
only at 99 cents. No one is paying attention to
He
him.
looks great on the
Oh,
he
this
looks
is a
great in the
base. That's
comics.
why a base PSA. So they did all these shards, and then they did a base Ruckus.
It might be more. It might be more.
Just haven't been listed yet.
My escape world said he submitted 30 shards and he said it's easy to get a PSA 10 pretty much.
Well, I think
Or
a lots of cards easy at PSA 10s.
yeah. I mean or my escape world you're just really efficient.
I mean, they did come in those really nice, strong packs.
Mhm.
Those packs weren't like flimsy like the new ones.
Yeah.
They'll-
Yeah.
From what I can remember, it's been a minute since I opened one of those silver packs, but
Yeah.
they're a lot more put together than these clear packs. Ooh, we got a Black Knight base.
Black Knight
Now
base.
this is when's the last time a PSA 10 sold? I remember when these were selling $600 to $800 raw.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Now we're
sold
down to like 150 raw.
I sold mines when it was starting to come down. I sold one of my base raw for I think it was like 520, and
Hmm.
that was like when it was like starting to like trickle down.
Yeah, I think I sold like a complete base set for like 900.
Brent, what's up? What's up? No, Joshua, it's definitely insane. Woo!
Five
Philly,
thousand
yo,
dollars.
one thing
Philly
I'm gonna
ain't
say.
playing.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm not a Philly collector, but you got to give it to the Philly collectors
The-
and fans. They ain't playing around. they
They like.
they're not playing around, yo. That's crazy.
I mean, aesthetically, it's got the gold.
It
Like
got
you know
it
me, I got my
is
auras back here. I can't fake on the gold. It's nice. It's
no,
nice.
it's they I'll give it to y'all for sure.
Will it go for 12K or more? I have no idea. I don't know if I see it going 12K.
Hey, no mention, no mention. Brett, Brett, we don't talk about that card.
All right, here's a card, $22. Dark Vanguard, not a
That's
huge card. I always
oh,
liked this skin when it came to the item shop and never bought it.
it's one of those things where you appreciate it, but it's just like you can't pull the trigger on it.
Well, the same thing is like I never spent the V bucks on it. I don't think I'm gonna spend the real cash on it
Yeah,
either. Um,
this one is gonna
this will be
this.
interesting to see. Just to give you guys perspective, I sold one of these for 400, I think.
Mhm.
It was a SGC 10. So I'll be interested just to see price wise what this hits.
Yeah. Um.
There you go.
Ooh. No, those two right there. That Royal Knight. I have a Royal Knight that I'm about to send in,
Hmm.
so I'm interested to see how that does. But
So
that's
the other Royal Knight hit, I was interested in it, but it jumped up so fast, and it was ending the same time as Aura. Um, so it jumped up to like 450, I think, at the
yeah,
last few seconds. It
yeah,
went from like 150 all the way up to like 450. So this one's already at 500. Of course, this is a 9, not an 8,
yeah,
but I mean, I would expect this to at least double.
yeah. I mean,
But
it has to.
I feel like most of these are going to double at the last second,
I would say.
except for maybe Peely. He might
What do
just
you
go
think?
up to
What do
like
you think?
8K.
Well, I can't. I guess it's a lot of people that's bidding on it. I'm not gonna try to say floors or nothing, but yeah, I'm assuming that that's gonna do really well in the last couple seconds.
Yeah, this is probably one of the. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a 9. Nine's not anything to stick your nose
I'm not
at.
gonna lie, that was one card that I was almost positive I was not gonna. I take that back. I thought I wasn't gonna get my hands on most of the USA shards, but that correction and that dip really did me justice.
You got that. You got a Royal Knight, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I got a Royal
I
Knight.
don't have a USA one. I don't have it in game, so I didn't like push too hard. Yeah, I have a
That's
couple. I have
yeah.
Italy ones. I have Italy ones. It's a
That
great card to have. I mean,
when I was looking back, remember one of our first episodes we were talking about. Remember we were talking about Royal Knight compared to Red Knight and stuff like that,
mhm.
and that's interesting because keep scrolling down, and that's why I'm gonna say it's interesting. Some good. It's gonna be some good cards in here that go for cheap just because
There's
of
got to
the.
be some that go for cheap because people they're all ending at the same time.
I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be at least 8 to 10 that goes extremely
Ooh,
cheap.
I didn't see this one.
Yeah,
Ginger Gunner. It's kind of cool.
Ginger Gunner's a great card. What in the? Oh shoot, that's interesting.
Base cards.
Ooh,
So this is the one. This one has more time on it than it does the Peely. So I'm interested. So what do you think, Peely or Gold Trooper? Which one's
I
going higher?
Pilly is definitely going higher. Um, I think somebody's gonna get Ghoul Trooper first still for that reason. I do. But yeah, but since it has more time, the person that loses the Pilly that second place, they may go for Ghoul Trooper,
Yeah.
which could be interesting. That
I
could.
mean, I know there's a lot of, at least in the Fortnite group, the Peely has too big of a fan
Yeah,
base.
the fan base is. I listen. I will always give credit for that. That fan base is solid. Um,
Royal Knight doesn't seem like she gets proper love. Yeah, I
yeah,
agree. I mean, she's total sweat skin,
black.
and
Yeah, Black Ash. I
I
agree.
agree.
Um,
I mean, she still gets love though.
yeah.
For a
Oh,
rare card, you know how everyone likes to judge it.
yeah. Uh, Brent, I don't want to put out prices out there, but A Lux Raw did go for what did it? I lost it, but it
Where was
went
I
for like
seeing
it
about
went for like
4.92?
1600 raw, and then the Ultimate Night Cracked Ice. I would say a PSA 9, in my opinion, is about 450 right
I
now.
think one sold around 4 to 600
Yeah, yeah. Like I say, it's
in the
around that
nine
price.
a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um.
roller marks on Series 3. I think PSA rated a 10 with roller marks.
What?
Midas, I think.
A 10? Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
it looks like they're not being too harsh on the roller marks.
Oh yeah, Black Ash. It was one that it was a raw pilly that was a or that was a buy it now, right? Black Ash. It had to be. Um. Did you get to the Red Knight yet?
Not yet.
Yo, I hated that skin so much when it came in.
This one? All
Yes.
right. So if I leave my Fortnite up and I leave my room,
Yeah.
right? My daughter will come in
And
and
put
she'll
that in.
change my skin and she'll put this skin on every time.
I hate that skin so much.
Every time. She goes, I put your favorite skin on. I was like, I do not want to wear that skin. If you guys don't know, based on this picture, he's basically wearing a Halloween costume.
Yeah.
So
And
like it looks like his legs are on top of the llama. It's like an inflatable llama.
it the card looks good better than the skin. Put it that way.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Let's see. There's a. I didn't see the red knight yet.
Ooh, that wild
Wild
card.
card.
That's
This will be interesting. I sold a raw one.
hmm
It's been a year now, maybe for 750.
I remember that. We wasn't even talking at that time, but I remember that. I literally remember that when you sold that.
And kind of regret it. I kind of want a wild card.
Yeah. That's
Kind of regret
I
selling
thought that was I'm not gonna lie, now that I know you, that's an absolutely crazy sell for like what you enjoy like outside of this.
it. Mm-hmm.
Like that was like that's when you
Yeah,
probably should have kept.
yeah. I probably should have kept that one. But if I regret anything I sold,
You can get an Italian one though. It'll
yeah, I actually don't have any wild cards right now. Like, but I have the gold version now for Series 3.
That's true. Last Red Knight, yeah, it did go for 11K. That was over a year ago now.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
probably
yeah,
closer to
yeah, I know
2.
that's my card right there.
Ooh, Drift trailing behind at
Oh,
1400.
that's Black Ash doing work on that one. I know he is. That's
How
crazy.
much did
This
I sell the wild card for? 750.
yo Ragnarok card is beautiful though.
I mean, all the blues,
Yeah.
pinks, and golds are like amazing
Yo,
cards.
but go up real quick, a little bit more to Deadfire. Deadfire is underrated as a card, as an aesthetic wise. That card is beautiful, bro. That card is like when Eduardo did his his PSA submission reveal.
Mm-hmm.
I seen that card. I said, yo, that joint is crazy, along with Raven as well. It's them purples, but that's like the best green card to me.
Yeah, I mean, I like that green better than Series 3
The
greens. I
Series
do
3
not like the
green.
Series 3 greens.
It's weird. It's not worse than the Series 3 orange though.
Why are the Series 1 shards so nice?
They're beautiful.
Right? There's just it's a
Yeah.
different feel.
Omar, what's up?
Here's your Red Knight at
Glad
2K.
you but Red Knight is one of the best look. You know how I feel about black and red. So that
No,
is
no, it's a nice looking card for sure.
my guy is next. That visitor card is top notch. I don't care what nobody say.
Wow, he's doing pretty good. He's beating out some other
Yeah,
ones.
bro,
He's
that's
priced higher than Royal Knight right
yeah,
now. I mean, it's
yeah.
a 10 versus a 9, but still. Do you
That
put the Visitor over Royal Knight?
no.
Okay.
But I mean that story, and I will
That's
definitely
what I was about to say.
yeah,
It's kind of hard.
it's kind of
Right
hard in that
now, maybe
aspect.
not.
Yeah, but it definitely could.
This is one of the most ugliest
Oh,
and hated
that
skins.
skin is terrible.
Yeah, that one's horrible.
No, Brent, that's my top PC card. I was playing, but yeah, Lux Raw, her last Raw auction went for 1600 plus. I can't put it this
Yeah,
way. That was my
He's a Lux fanboy. That's his
yeah.
favorite.
Yeah, so anything I say, I feel like I'm being biased, so I don't really do that too much. I let Dylan handle that.
Yeah, I'm all the biased over here.
Yeah.
All right, we have the Black Knight Italy 8.5. I'd be interested in that if it goes super cheap.
Yeah, People can sleep on that one if they
Since it's
want. That's a good one.
Italian and it's 8.5, maybe they won't go for it.
Ice King is a great looking card aesthetically. PSA 8, that would be a good one just having a PC.
Yeah, I sold all mine. I
I
sold
did.
mine raw for like 400 each.
I I think I sold mine for like 350
Yeah,
raw.
350, 400, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
This one probably won't go too high because I think someone tried to sell like a 10 for like 300.
Yeah.
So I'd be surprised to see this break 150.
Yeah, Omar, they definitely are. I mean,
I've been picking up the Italian, so
yeah.
I got a freaking. I got a couple months, like 2 months ago, I got both of these guys in tens,
Yeah.
and I spent super cheap.
Yeah, my escape, bro. The last one going for 100 is crazy. That's crazy. Gold, a crystal, a nice crystal. What is that? A PSA 9? Is that crystal a PSA 9?
Yeah, it's a PSA 9, but it's an
Optichrome?
Optichrome.
Yeah,
So
that's a
that'd be
nice one.
interesting.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Oh, here we go. We got some SGC cards. So I'll be watching this one, of course. It might be my goal to buy all the cracked ice SGC auras.
Yeah.
Like I just want to own the pop on that, maybe. So I'll be watching that one to see how high it gets.
Hold on. All right. Oh man, yo, what is going on?
Oh, this is a $3 one, y'all. PSA 5.
PC that one, Josh. Yeah, I was just he said it, so that's like yeah. First of all, that dude, that card is triple threat is okay. I'm not gonna do that, Joshua, because I'm not doing that. I'm not singling nothing out. But yeah, that's you know how I feel about that card.
Yeah, good
That
look.
she was my Pump Deagle skin. When Pump Deagle was the meta, that's the skin I was using.
It doesn't look awful. It might just need the surface cleaned.
Yeah.
No idea. And they don't give you a back.
Has there been any big aura cells other than the SGC 10?
What do you consider big? 1500 raw
He
sold.
he said 2K plus, any 2K plus.
Oh, I doubt it, but I mean, raw cards were selling around 1500, I think. I don't know. No one's really listing any. I bought the 10, so I haven't seen any others. Have you?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be interesting. I hope someone lists one for an auction. I'd like to see what a USA PSA 10 goes for.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
SGC 10. I'm not selling mine like that. I'm not putting mine up for auction. Personally.
Yeah, the brat. Moisey Merman. That's always reminds me of Moisey Meyer, bro.
That's another
Moisey.
one. I don't know which one I hate more, this one or Flytrap.
Oh, a fly trap all day. At least fly
I
trap.
don't know. They're both pretty bad.
They are pretty bad, but fly trap 100%.
Ooh, PSA
Dang.
10.
Yo, pros. What?
Oh, I didn't
the
notice
world?
these.
Oh,
Dang,
shoot.
whoever got this, because we just talked about this not too long ago.
Literally.
So they must have just got this order back. King says, I just don't like, I can't see the back because PSA 10 should not be 10s. Now, with it going over 2K, will PSA look over it and say this isn't a 10 and change the grade?
Wait.
Which one's going over 2K? Yeah, I don't like them. They're not showing the backs for some of these too.
Yeah. I thought they were for a couple. They usually don't. I thought they would eventually start. I did think a couple was showing the backs, but maybe I'm wrong.
So I'm definitely watching the order. I know some of you guys are watching some other ones. Here's a Peely Raw that shouldn't go too high.
Yeah.
All in all, it's an exciting auction.
This is That's a fact, Omar. Yeah, it's definitely. You always have to factor in. That is like the best saying in the hobby. You know, buy the card, not the grade. Like you have to. You definitely have to factor that in. Yeah, that's just something you have to. Yeah, this is a great auction. This is the most exciting auction since that raw crystal shard one. What was that, last summer? Like
Yeah.
last spring or summer. It was something like that. Yo, bro, time is flying. We've been in this for a minute now. I can't imagine the people that's been in it from the beginning. Like that
Oh, you
is
mean collecting?
yeah, because I mean,
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's.
I came a year and some change after a lot of people, and it feel like it's been a minute for me. So I can't imagine what it felt from
We're
the
on
people that
series
was.
three, so I mean,
Yeah,
I'm happy I got in a little bit of series one.
that's a fact, Black Ash. Yeah, that's yeah. Hard to buy the car. We can't see the back.
Yeah, I agree too. That part
Yeah, yeah,
that part's
that's
a little lame, but I did. I mean, I got the SGC 9, so I mean, I'm
yeah,
happy with that. As long as you're happy with the price and the grade, should be all
yeah.
right.
I'm,
Now
I'm,
spending 12K without seeing the
yeah,
back.
yeah. That's frisky. You know, I'm not gonna lie. PSA, I mean, not PSA, but Series One crystal shards are so beautiful that I am a lot of times in the market for a PSA just based off of the aesthetic of the
Hmm.
card. Like if it's like a card that I really like, I'll just get it to have it in my collection just because it looks great, and then obviously hope to upgrade that or get another one down the road. But yeah,
Yeah.
them Series One crystal shards is top notch.
You know, the problem is I don't have any
Yes,
with
yes, you do.
me.
You just don't have it with you.
Yeah, so it's like it's been a year
Yeah.
since I've seen one in person.
Hegs no, Brent. No, not even close.
No, no,
No,
no,
no,
no.
no, no way.
So
I'll
you
let
thought it was contending with the Black Knight.
nah. That's I
The
mean
Black
I
the Black Knight Raw is around 23K.
hmm
I think it's still PSA 10 probably around 50K.
yeah, because the last one, the BGS 9.5 was sold in an extreme down market. Extreme down market. And I yeah, that like it's
What did it
Pilly
sell for? I can't remember.
it sold for 23.6, I think.
Yeah, and then a little bit after that, Raw one sold
Yeah,
similar.
no, a raw one sold for like 17.5.
Oh, okay,
It was
okay,
something around that.
okay. Yeah, I think if you have a Black Knight, like there's not gonna be that many big, not that many ballers that are gonna be able to just shell out
Right.
50K.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of card you have to list
Mm-hmm.
and wait for that buyer to be ready to make the
Yeah.
purchase.
Like, yeah, that's
You
like,
can't
I
you
mean,
can't just auction everything.
no, I think the and I mean we'll really know for Pilly after this auction, but Black Knight and Pilly is in a class of their own. Like that's like it's separate, and even Black Knight is even more like it's like two tiers separate. But after that, then it's just kind of opinions or just based off of what the market does and
What
like
was
what
the
auctions
highest
do.
Pele sale?
Was it 7? I think it was 7. Don't
Because
quote me.
I would
Somebody.
put because Red Knight hit 11, Skull Trooper. I don't know
That's true.
Pele.
That's true.
I don't know if Pele's in his own class yet.
That's true.
Price
That's a
wise.
good point. That's a
The
good
only one
point.
that I think is in its own class right now is probably Black Knight.
Black Knight, and then it's like a tier under that with a couple cards in it, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right because I mean at the height, Red Knight did sell for 11K. It did,
Hmm.
and Pillies were available at that time. I mean I'm not for auction that or whatever the case may be, but
I
uh
think those were buy it now prices, weren't they?
at the same time, don't you guys think the auction speed? Yes, Omar. Yes, for sure. 400. Yes, I do. I think the auctions tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah, the auctions are great. I just don't like to be the one selling mine at auction.
Yeah, no, yeah, like
I like the free
um
information. That's what it is. It's like free information for us to watch.
yeah, like that's why like looking at that DJ yonder, just send it. Uh looking at the DJ yonder up. I don't know which one. What stack this a DJ yonder up for auction?
I didn't. Maybe I didn't see it. I'm not a huge DJ Yonder fan like everybody else.
31.
This is praised by highest. So yeah, Peely's in the lead, and then we have.
Yeah. Yeah, Omar, you know how I feel about auctions. Like I don't want to talk about nothing until it's been an auction. You know what I mean when it comes to like what a card is worth. Uh
Mm-hmm.
this one is unique because we know the collectors in this community, and this is a heavy hitting auction right here. It's some top it's some cards in here that we haven't seen in a while. It's some cards that we've never seen to auction, and These aren't just PSA 9s, these are PSA 10s. So
Yeah, I saw someone say like someone's obviously just trying to get sell everything and get out of the market. But I
no.
mean, we're at 5K for a Fortnite card
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
3 years in.
Yeah.
I mean, the market looks still healthy. It's not as where it was before, but
Yeah,
it's
like
super healthy in my
no,
opinion.
it's a market now though. That like
Yeah,
like pretty much what you're saying. It's a market now. Like it has its ups and downs, but because
like all
before,
collectible markets.
yeah,
Yeah.
before we were just assuming like the first time we could say anything was that Black Knight auction, that Raw Crystal Shard auction, and then that's when we could finally start saying certain things. But before that, everything was just speculation.
I mean, at the time I was just watching and reporting. I remember prices went up quick. It was crazy.
Yeah, Christopher, I seen that. Your boy for
Okay.
sure.
PSA 10 DJ Under is only 310. Yeah, I mean, I don't see DJ Under being like a huge hitter. A lot of people like it because he's like llama focused, but
Yeah.
not for me. It doesn't do much for me.
Stack said this guy is selling this to buy national treasures. That's
I like
funny.
Fortnite more than National Treasures. National
Yeah.
Treasures is kind of bland to me.
No, national treasures is a heart attack.
Yeah, but
Spending that much for that,
yeah,
that's what it
it is
is.
a heart attack. That's for damn sure. Yeah, the true state. And like I said, I don't care too much. I mean, if the prices go down, I'd buy.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Is like I feel like there's gonna be a
It's
collector.
yeah.
There's so few of these. Like
Yeah.
if they went down, they won't ever go down that much.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Let me also say this. Like an auction like this, like this is somebody letting go of their collection. Let's say that, right? This is about to go in the hands of strong hand collectors.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So now,
You might not see
yeah,
him again.
you might not see him again. Like this, whether it's, I mean, there's tons of cards in here that we know that have strong PC collectors, and once they're in those hands, it's a strong grip. Let's just put it that way. So, yeah, I don't know if people understand that. It's like you get all these auctions from maybe people that was speculating, or you know, realistically, maybe they just felt it's enough profit for what they brought it for, right?
Hmm.
And if that's the case, now it's going into another hand that they probably don't feel the same way. They probably about to put this in their vault and they safe, and is gone. So just always keep that in mind. Like this community got some strong hands. Let's just say that.
You notice what I did notice is this seller, because we're assuming this is the same seller, of course.
Right, right.
Um, but it looks like all their Italy cards they sent to SGC,
Mm-hmm.
and all their US cards they sent to PSA.
Yeah,
Except for Lynx Series 2. I don't know if y'all saw that. I was following that one.
yeah,
The Italy Aura did
yeah,
more than the Lynx USA.
yeah.
What do you think about that?
I agree with
Lynx is a
Lynx
great
is and
card.
Lynx is a great card. Like
There's
that's
SGC 9 cracked ice.
yeah. Lynx is up there for me. So
I wanted
that
to
was
buy it. It was
surprising. Yeah,
150. Lynx cracked ice 150 is what it sold for. It was
yeah,
lower. I tried to stab at it, and it did, and then I
yeah,
think I was competing against one person. One person had the
yeah,
right idea. They're probably
yeah,
on the channel right now.
yeah.
Black Ash. No, I'm just kidding.
Omar said nowadays we'll see prices that will reflect the true state of. Yep, agreed.
Ooh, Chase has a Fish Sticks PSA 10. Is
Tuck.
that cracked ice?
And he said it's tuck for life.
Yeah, that's a good one. Dang, I just had this out. I didn't put on the shelf.
Chase, yeah, that weak to strong hand is real. That is definitely real. Like that's what I'm always thinking about. If it's like a card that I may want, but it's not one of my top cards, I'm like, okay, if I don't get this and it gets into the one that really PCs this, you may not see it again. So it's interesting when it comes to that. Yeah,
Yeah,
Omar. I at the
Chase.
time, yeah, fish stick.
This is
That
Fish Sticks death, Chase, in the comic.
that's important. We're gonna do a video on that too. So
Yeah, we will. We will.
that's we'll talk about that later too.
Yeah,
We get to our comic talk in like the second hour. that
but that Fish Sticks is a good card.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
Omar, you're right. Actually, I was the one I was the one to spend the most for links back. I overspent. I won't say I overspent because I felt she was worth that, but I broke the bank on links back about a year and a half ago. I paid like four 425 or something like that.
for links.
But this was like before she
I
was
sold
anything.
I sold a links valued at like 900
Yeah. Oh, I remember that with the aura,
with
right?
the aura. Yeah, at the
Yeah.
time, we valued it at like 900 because there was none on the market, and the only reason I sold my links
Mhm.
because I thought I had links at PSA,
And you did.
and I didn't. I had a catalyst.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I thought I sent a links. So
The but
no, that one's not signed. I don't care too much about the signed stuff. I'm not really a
I've been on the
super
fence.
signed
We'll
collector.
talk on that. I've been on the fence about that as well.
The signed,
Yeah, yeah. I
yeah.
don't. The only one I'll care about is Donald
No,
Mustard.
Donald Mustard, yeah.
Donald
I would
Mustard
care about
is
that.
yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
pretty cool. I
Um,
do have a signed comic that my one of one,
yeah.
but
I
I just like the importance of Fistix's death and him
yes,
being on the cover, and it was drawn by Donald Mustard. If it was signed by Donald Mustard, then hell yeah,
yeah.
that'd be tight.
And his entrance into the comics was very unique. So
Oh,
stack collector, what do you have so far? When you say you got to complete your set?
this label is CBCS. The reason
Yeah,
why is I didn't see any other ones on eBay, and then this one popped up for like $30,
yeah,
so I grabbed it. CBCS is still a reputable grading for comics, just
yeah,
not as popular as CGC. It's my
yeah,
only. It's my. I guess I have two CBCS,
yeah,
and the slabs are actually pretty nice. The
yeah,
labels are not as nice, I guess,
yeah.
but the
And CBCS is who you go to if you have an autographed raw copy and you still want that credit.
yeah.
CSC. Help me out real quick. I'm having a brain fart.
So CGC, if
CGC.
you
Thank you.
they
Yeah,
have to witness the auto for it to be
yeah,
certified.
yeah. They have to be there.
CBCS will go and look up the information to see and verify themselves.
Yeah,
So if you have a comic that's been signed but it wasn't signed in person and graded through them, then you want to go to CBCS.
yeah. Uh,
Yes, there are skin artists. There's artists in like the community who
mhm.
Epic picks up their skin and then makes it a character. Like Aura
Yeah,
was done by someone in the
yeah,
community by
yeah.
an
Mhm.
artist.
There's Aura was Sky was Meowscles. Um, it's a good amount. It's a good amount that was made by fans. Let's say that fan art.
Yeah.
Um, uh, hold on one sec. Oh, Christopher said I just can't wrap my mind around this to be a master set. There's 200 shards, right? Yeah, it's not a master set. If you're talking about
It's
the
not.
auction,
Yeah, it's not Master Set listed yet,
no, yeah,
but
that's
you kind of feel like they were going for one since they had
yeah,
almost every single one.
yeah.
Maybe they never did complete it, and they decided to sell it.
And yeah, they'll and it definitely the autograph definitely takes away from it unless it's original art or if you're buying it because of the cover art. I won't like I like autographs if I'm buying it because of the cover art. Now, if it's a first appearance or if it's based off of the story, then I usually don't care about the autograph too much.
I don't mind the autograph.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think it takes away from it,
yeah,
but I'm not gonna go on my way to pay extra for it. If that
yeah.
makes sense.
Uh,
Let's see some of these other ones. Yeah,
thoughts?
GameStop
Yeah,
having Series 3. Y'all heard my story about how I got a whole box of
yeah.
Fat Packs.
Last week, yeah,
Yeah.
that was a steal.
So and that was at GameStop. So I'm cool with it. No megas though. But the Fat Packs, I mean, I told you guys I was gonna do shards only. I'm trying to stick to that. That Optichrome might is though kind of
But I'm back on
change
my
things.
train. I'll have a 30 card collection again, so I'm good. I told you I was a little stressed. I went through and nitpicked everything. You know.
So that's just your main
Yeah,
PC
main PC. I mean, like
because
I
I'm
have
sure
the
you have a whole lot of base, right?
yeah, I have too much base. I
Yeah.
wish I could just I have it stored away where I
So
don't
what
have to
about
see it.
you have like extra hollows too though, right? They're just not part of
Not
your PC.
a little bit, not too much. Like put
Oh,
it this way, I have an extra. I'll say I have an extra 75 that's in a binder.
Okay.
maybe. Like I just don't. Yeah, it's but me having that new top loader binder did
Hmm.
change it. I'll say that because it's more a little bit more efficient.
Let's
Um,
see. Do we know who drew Peely? I don't know. Is Peely a
I think that's Fortnite.
yeah? That might be
Yeah,
an
yeah.
Epic Games
I think that's
character.
inside. Yeah.
Yeah. Um.
Let's see.
Oh, someone
Android
answered
eye.
it. Omar said that Karina Souza, a Brazilian artist, drew
Yeah.
Peely.
Yeah, so it's two different things. They get hired. Like so, for instance, Lux. I followed a guy that did the Lux skin, but it's like Epic.
They were
It's
hired to do it
they work for a
versus
company. Yeah, they
yeah,
work for a company that Epic Games hired. It's a little different.
yeah. It's a little different
Uh,
than like a community
yeah,
artist.
because the community artist is like independent artist. That's it's pretty much the same way that like comic book artists kind of make their way into the industry. That's what's happening with the
Hmm.
Fortnite skins now in that way.
Which is crazy.
I think so, my escape world. Don't quote me on that though, but I do think so. Uh, that one,
I mean, it'd be kind of cool if if, like you start following your favorite
yeah,
skin artists and stuff.
he
I mean, the world had to the Fortnite world had to get pretty big for us to get to that point.
yeah, the guy that did deluxe, he is very not social media at all. He's not on social media too much, so he's a hard one. I don't believe me. I messaged him a couple times, but at the same time, I didn't know what I really wanted him to do. Like I'm like I guess a base card, but at the same time, I really don't care at the same time. So it would have had to been fan art, like you said, like community artists. That would have been a little bit different. But just because it was like hired through a company for Epic Games, I really wasn't too pressed on getting
Yeah,
that, signature or anything like that.
and they're not like overly famous either. So
Yeah, like it's like
that's kind of what makes signatures really cool.
yeah,
Like we got the Booga signature,
yeah,
which
that's
is
a
really
great
cool. Yeah,
that's
because
a great
everyone
signature.
knows Booga. Everyone knows he's like made history, you know. Um, but like for just the artist, it might be cool to you.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do like having Christopher. Is it Christos? Christos Gage's
yeah.
signature
That's good. We got to
because
get to that too.
only because the reason why I like it so much is because he's going through and writing all the stories
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Now we did find out he did not write the Nexus War,
No.
but they picked him up on Zero Point
Mm-hmm.
and the Foundation, and now the Zero War.
But yeah, and then oh wait, one second. Black Ash said a failed master set. So to that person that said he's selling his collection because the market or whatever, it's
Mhm.
probably because he got frustrated because that is a hard master set to complete.
He,
That was
he,
probably it
he
more than
probably gave up
anything.
because the cards were never hitting the market.
Yeah, he said, you know what, screw this.
We
Have
should
it.
have gone through and see which cards he was missing.
Yeah.
I have a Discord chat. It's not really up
Yeah,
and
we
running
got
yet.
we got the
We might release something like that. It's in
somebody
the works. Let's say it's in
somebody
the works.
actually just asked me that this week as well. So
Well,
they
we should get on that and
yeah,
get that
yeah.
pumping
Yeah,
out. Yeah,
we'll get
I
that.
have one created. It's just not
Yeah,
really live yet.
yeah. Uh let me see something. Yeah.
But yeah, I was talking about Christos Gage. Like that's one of the only autos I like, and he's like writing all the comics, and I hope they stick with it because with
Yeah.
Nexus War, they didn't even mention him or Donald
Mm-mm.
Mustard.
No, it was well,
I didn't see anything.
no, they did it weird. They did it.
They said with the help of Epic Games or something like that.
Yeah, it was like it wasn't a true mention in there at all.
So it seems like he kind of took the gear. Like I think Don Mustard was like, "Let me take over this."
First of all, the Paco Medina,
Hmm.
I like his art. I like the way he drew
Inside that Nexus
Bright.
War.
Yeah, I like the way he drew Bright Bomber and everybody in this.
Oh, I did like Bright Bomber that
Yeah,
comic.
Bright Bomber looked great in this one.
Like
So,
I'm so upset with how many people are getting Dark Bomber and Bright Bomber wrong on like the covers.
bro, like, and I
Yeah.
hate because I do appreciate people's art. I hate when I have to say that I hate somebody's art, but that Dark Bomber, bro, is
Well,
awful.
it's because
It's
we have a relationship
yeah,
with
yeah.
those characters
We see
already.
them a certain way.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Not like this was a story and then someone's drawing it, right?
yeah,
We already seen this character. And when
yeah,
it gets drawn differently, that's when the red flags kind of pop up.
yeah. That was for sure, Chase. Yeah, Paco Medina, his art is like it's beautiful, but then at the same time, like the way 0 point that listen, 0 point is different. Like when it comes to
Yeah, I
art,
liked
yeah,
the zero. I
it's
mean, that was like my first full run of reading a comic,
yeah.
and I liked it. I liked all the art. I liked all the. I didn't see anything that was like out of touch.
No, and then let me tell you what the legendary page was though. When they did this,
You
no,
talking
no,
about Midas?
no.
Oh,
When they went back into their world and they got their memory back and they went to the vintage Batman look and Joker, like when they did like because like this is the page before. This is the page before, it's the standard art like that, right? And then they went when Catwoman and Batman got their memory back, they started getting all their memory back and they did the vintage look all on here. That was like amazing. That was an amazing
yeah.
play on that.
That was well done. I
That
remember
was
that part.
crazy.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
that was
really well
crazy.
done. I like that. I mean, My Escape World got me freaking hooked on those sketch things that I want to
Yeah,
get.
yeah.
Man, but that's a little pricey too.
And I take it back. Remember I told you I actually like this cover a lot now. I had to sit with it. I had to
If you
sit
guys
with
don't know, Rob has been like going full on in comics
it. Yeah.
like
Well, it's been like 2-3 weeks.
yeah, he's just been deep into the comics, and I
Yeah,
can't
this
blame him.
yeah, this is
The Zero War is gonna be crazy.
so I will say this. I'm gonna save a lot of it for our main video, but there was some major cover artists in 0 point.
Yeah,
It was some major cover artists in 0 point, and then that I think kind of gets overlooked. And then but like it was like they pulled some artists that usually don't do like comics.
should we tell about what you found out, which I didn't even know, but I never paid attention to
From the
on the
cover?
cover?
Yeah,
So we were talking, and it was like, if Donald Mustard does a cover, it's
yeah,
something to pay attention to
yeah,
because I feel like he's known for his leaking stuff
yeah.
like months and years in advance through like screenshots or through
Hmm.
Instagram posts. So we are looking through the cover, and this has been found by some other people before in the past,
Yeah,
but we never noticed.
yeah.
You can show them.
So right here, Jonesy has a wedding band on. So that could possibly end up playing into this because he technically has a everyday, he has an everyday life. You know what I mean? He is, probably not so normal anymore. But at one point it was, but he definitely has a wedding band on and he has it
But
on in the game as well.
yeah, that's specific. Like, why give
Yeah,
him a wedding
yeah,
band?
yeah. Like
So
that's
we're gonna find out more about that story at some point. Chase, we plan to next
yes.
Wednesday. We're gonna go through every single comic,
Hmm.
do a summary, and then like say what's important about it and how it relates to
Yeah,
the game
yeah,
and the comics and the
yeah,
collectible market. So we're gonna start with Nexus War and 0 Point number one next
yeah.
Wednesday.
Hmm.
So the episode will probably be out uh, either Thursday next week,
Yeah,
hopefully
there's yeah,
Thursday or Friday if we can
yeah.
get to it.
Yeah, we wanted to we've been talking about it for a while. We were just trying to figure out kind of how to do this, but we're definitely gonna put more comic content out there just because I think a lot is
There's
being
not very
there's
much. There's some people
no.
who just like read through the book,
Yeah,
but they don't really break it down.
like
So
yeah.
we're gonna take care of that.
We're gonna go, we're gonna talk about the cover arts, the first appearances, the actual story, the key issues, anything like that. We'll go deep into that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. Just because I'm
Yeah,
gonna reread them again right
yeah,
before we make those
yeah,
videos too.
yeah. I was
I especially can't wait for Foundation. That's
yeah.
gonna be a good one.
I reread the 0 point and Bandolette personality is dope. She
It's
is yeah,
crazy that they
yeah,
picked Bandolette to have
yeah,
such a major talking point throughout that. Such major like just a big character in that
yeah,
book.
yeah,
So the Wednesday one we're gonna record offline and do it and then
yeah.
release later. So Friday
Hmm.
nights we're always gonna be going live, but
Yeah,
we also want to start putting out some more videos
yeah,
that aren't just live, a little bit shorter, maybe 15 to 20-minute content
yeah.
for you guys to look at.
We talk a lot, so we're
Yeah,
trying. We're
we're trying
trying.
to get some shorter content
Yeah,
out to you guys.
we're trying. Listen, and just so y'all know, throughout the week, no matter what, if y'all want to message one of us, whether it's on our page or taking high ground, no matter what it is, if y'all have something y'all want us to cover or any topics, if y'all just want to spark an idea, we would highly appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we're
Like,
always looking for good content to talk
yeah,
about.
So
But
that yeah, that
I'm excited to do these videos.
yeah.
We'll
I
see.
have a
We're gonna find something out doing this. I feel like.
I have a super hot take. I have a I have a hot take that I didn't even talk to you about this yet because we you know how we get on Fridays. It's hard to get to this point,
Yeah.
but so if y'all read comics, y'all know that Marvel and DC has crossed over at least 10 times, right? So Marvel and DC have crossed over. I believe the next crossover is going to be Fortnite. DC and Marvel is going to cross over officially through Fortnite. I genuinely believe it. I've been paying attention to, everything. I went back and looked at the history of the DC crossovers, and it makes way too much sense.
So
Way too much sense.
explain that again. What do you mean
Okay,
by?
so there has been a couple, like, so it's been Superman versus Spider-Man, it's been Superman versus Punisher, then it was actually the whole DC and Marvel crossover where it was all of them. And then so what they did in this one comic, they they made the fans vote on who should win between the fights. Like they individually fought, so like it was
Mhm.
Superwoman versus Storm, and they made them vote on who will win.
So you
And
think the next comic
the next comic crossover will be Fortnite.
between both
Yes.
all three of them,
Yep. It only makes
Fortnite will
sense.
be what brings
100.
them together?
Yes.
I mean, that
And
makes sense.
and
Yeah.
I think a lot of people think that is crazy because of the way people view Fortnite, but it literally is one of the most logical ways to do it again, in my
Could that
opinion.
could that happen in Zero War?
It possibly could.
I don't
It
see why not.
Yeah, and like for instance, when they did the comic back then, they did two issue. It was 4-issue run, and they did two issues where it said Marvel versus DC, and then the last two issues said DC versus Marvel, and that's how they balanced it out. Like,
Mhm.
but it was two, pretty much. Long story short, it was two superheroes or two beings that was represented Marvel, and one represented DC, and that's how they got into the world. And matter of fact, the world is called like well, it's a place where Marvel and DC in the universe connects, and then that's kind of how they built off of that. And how do you not do that? It's 10 times easier to pull that
Easier,
off
yeah.
in Fortnite. Like,
That's why I'm like doubling down on Fortnite because
yeah,
they literally called it like the 0 point. It's
yeah,
like zero. What did they say? Reality zero.
yeah, reality
So
zero,
like
yeah.
they're the main point between all
Hmm.
universes: Fortnite,
Yeah,
Marvel,
yeah,
DC, and freaking they signed off on it.
they signed off on it.
Marvel and them was like, yeah, this is canon.
Then
This is
on
true.
on top of that, right? So Spawn, right? You know how
Hmm.
Todd McFarlane, he originally wanted to, because he does the toys, he does the
Yeah.
Fortnite toys. He wanted to have Spawn in Fortnite, and he literally said in an article that pretty much he understood that the big guys was going to get the first swing, so that DC and Marvel was going to end up being there because he's under Image Comics. He understood that he, as much as he wanted it, it was no way that he was going to be in front of DC and Marvel getting in there. So we could see Spawn or Image Comics collab down the road.
Well,
But
we
yeah,
did hear that we're probably going to get Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the game.
yeah, that's going to be amazing.
I
That's
mean,
gonna,
what they can do with the comics is crazy. So it's
yeah,
like Rob and I have been talking about this.
yeah,
We're almost more bullish on comics than the cards. I mean, I'm both. I like
yeah,
both,
for sure.
but the comics are
Yeah,
pretty
because
crazy.
it's more so like I think the way the cards are gonna grow is from us.
Hmm.
We're the ones that's gonna make the
Us
cards
as a
grow.
community,
Yeah,
yeah.
us as a community is what's gonna make the cards grow, right? And then people will come in and they'll rotate in. The comics is a little different where Batman's lineage, Superman's lineage, and Marvel and A, B, and C. It has the way Fortnite has marketed it, which is what Omar talks about all the time. The marketing of the comics gives it more. Um, it gives it more of a scale. But I think the cards is definitely going to be us as a community as a whole. The Facebook group, Instagram, whoever does a YouTube, that's us as a community is what's going to make that grow. So it's going to be a little bit different in that aspect.
Yeah, yeah, I 100% agree. And what I like about the comics is that we talked about this.
Yeah,
The kids aren't collecting the comics.
yeah,
Like everyone's collecting the cards, keeping them in good condition.
you're right.
The comics are not like that. This is like I've been watching, and most people who collect comics now
Mm-hmm.
collect them for value.
Yeah.
The Fortnite ones are being bought for the codes,
Mm-hmm.
opened up, cut out, and ripped,
Yes.
Even at the, like Rob said,
Yeah, yeah.
even at the shop, they
At
buy
the
the book
shop.
and they rip out the page at the shop. So what's cool about the Fortnite comics is that they're not inherently collectibles.
Right.
Like there's something, it's a product people want, so
Right.
they're not just buying it and keeping it in good condition. They're actually
Mhm.
buying it, reading it, ripping out the code,
Yeah.
and we don't see that anymore. You don't I say that with any collectible anymore.
No. No,
So
it's
that's got me even more bullish on them.
and then even on like what you were so I guess we can venture off into the 1 of 100 information. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, yeah, sure. So there was a 1 of 100 comic coming out,
Mhm. Mhm.
and I can pull it up on the website. I mean, I don't have it on the website anymore,
Yeah.
but it got canceled. So my
Yeah.
pre-order got canceled.
Mine
Looks like
too.
there was not ordered enough
Mhm.
to
Yeah.
warrant a 1 of 100 copy. So I was disappointed in that,
Mhm.
but that
Mhm.
makes sense. That means that
Yeah.
they're not ordering crazy amounts of Zero War #1.
Yeah.
I'm not
And
saying
it's
not a lot, just not
right.
one of
And
one
it's
hundred worth.
and it doesn't have so much to do with Zero War the comic. It has so much to do with this is it's very tough on mid to even the bigger comic book stores. It just doesn't make sense every time to
To
do.
order a
Yeah,
hundred of
yeah,
one comic.
of 100 of one comic. The benefit of it is though, if they were to and if they did keep it, you get the 1 of 100, but you also get two 150s and you also get four 1 of 25s. But so you can make your money back, but getting to that number is very risky. And so I think that's why it was canceled. And I was talking to my comic book shop owner, and he, that's kind of what he was going over. But yeah, just keep that in mind. And so with that being said, that 1 of 500 may never happen again on this. I mean, it could, but
Oh,
it is,
are you talking about the monofoil?
yeah, like as in like having 1 of 500 again.
Yeah.
I don't know, because from what I've been hearing, a lot of comic book shops are not pushing back on that high of a ratio comic, but it is stressful for them.
But
So
we do have to point out that the 1 of 500 was not off of a regular comic book.
Batman Day, yeah.
That was the Batman special where they were giving away the comics free to people
Hmm.
coming into the shop.
Yeah,
So it was cheaper for them to buy those.
you're right. And they made great, if they sold it the way they sell it on eBay, they made great profit off of that,
Yeah.
so it all made sense. And then not to skip my Escape Worlds comment, he was saying honestly it all depends on Kevin. I think I always say his name wrong, so I won't say it. It's Feig. Is it? I don't know how to say that one. But Jim
Don't
Lee
ask me.
relationship, and yeah, you are right on that. I've actually been watching a lot of information on just Jim Lee with DC. A lot of people are frustrated with how he's running DC right now, just based off of the way it's going. So and a lot of people believe that it's because he really wants to be with Marvel, or that he wish he was with Marvel, or he just wants to draw Batman, or be with Batman because he's an artist at heart. So yeah, a lot of that does go into it, and just I don't think their relationship is too strong. But it could, but that could be a factor of it as well. So that'll be interesting.
I do like that. I mean, we don't see this in the cards, like having favorite artists, but you have your favorite artist now,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
Yeah,
he's come out with a variant for #2, right?
yeah,
The
yeah,
one of 50.
yeah,
So I think that's what's cool about the comic industry. Like you can fall in love with an artist, you can fall in love with a story. There's just so many ways to look at it.
yeah, yeah. Comic store incentive programs were created to actually make sure the store. It was the incentivize. Yeah, it was to give them a reason to order that much. The reasons though is kind of starting to not make sense for everybody. Like, uh, let's go with um, what was it? It wasn't London Collectibles. Who was that said that uh
So what?
about the 1 to 25, the foundation on Instagram?
No, I think it was London Collective.
I can't remember for sure, but let me. Matter of fact, I'll just check so I don't say the wrong.
But I will say that the fact that there's still some
Yeah,
on shelves,
yeah.
and online stores and things
Serial
like that,
collector.
the longer these stay ungraded
Mm-hmm.
and just being shuffled around and passed around, the
Mm-hmm.
worse the conditions are going to be.
Yeah.
because those bags that they're in aren't meant to preserve them.
Hmm.
I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's
Yeah.
thunder in here.
Yeah, I hear that. It sound like you was rubbing against your mic or something.
Is it loud?
No, it's not loud.
Okay.
Dead. Yeah, that so that is the incentives is very interesting in that aspect. But for the number two issue, for issue two, David Nakayama is Nayak. No, I'm not gonna try.
Nakayama. Yeah,
Not
I'm not
yet.
sure either.
Yeah, yeah,
But I'm excited for those covers
yeah.
more than anything.
So yeah, I got a little anxious, and I messaged him directly to see, because he has a certain style, right? So he has a certain style where it's usually like a color bleed, or he does an individual, and if he does do multiple characters, it's in a certain way. So I wanted to know what he did, and he said that for the 1 of 50, it was one major Marvel character and then one Fortnite character. So it's a two character slash superhero cover, something like that. But he's one of my favorite artists right now. He has done his artist.
Yeah, he has some really good
Yeah, his
artwork.
he's dope.
I'm excited to see what he does.
Yeah,
And we were trying to guess who the characters are.
yeah.
Um,
You said you think it's Wolverine, right?
I think it's Wolverine,
Yeah,
and I don't know who the other one would be.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm interested to see who he chose.
I guess it all depends on the story too.
Yeah,
But we
yeah.
know Wolverine's in the story. We haven't really seen a main cover with him yet.
But also, we also seen that one page for number two where it's like that war, but and that cover for him has been doing really well.
Which one you talking about?
So remember the you seen the one I sent you of the inside page?
Oh yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah.
Yeah, so that one they posted that, and it seems like it's gonna start getting real. And that by I got that one.
Yeah, I know you bought that
So
one.
yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one.
I think issue number two is gonna have a lot of really good covers.
Yeah, it's a lot of great artists in issue number two. You know what I was thinking though? So okay, if we talking about Mr. Nichols, what's up, bro? Uh oh
Let's
yeah, yeah. He
go.
would say, yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
I'm
Don't
glad
get,
you made it out.
yeah,
Hopefully we don't get you
yeah,
fired.
don't get in trouble, bro. We
Well,
appreciate you.
I gotta find my favorite cover by this guy. So guys, this is my favorite cover. I'm about to
Yeah,
put up here.
yeah, he
He did
killed
this
that.
cover, and this was foil,
Yeah,
and the gold was like the foil metallic, and I was like,
yeah,
man, if he can do something like that with Fortnite,
yeah.
could y'all imagine?
And he's see, in the perfect world for me, I wish they would have hired him to do all of the seven individually on a cover. I think that would have been the craziest run. Period.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, like just based off of how he likes doing solo covers. If he would have did the whole seven, that would have been dope in my opinion.
Definitely. This one right here is probably my favorite cover I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
yeah,
And
that would,
I'm not a Wonder Woman fan.
yeah. It's just a dope cover,
Yeah, he
and
just did amazing on it.
he's a cover artist, so he gets hired and he is known for his covers. He was in the gaming industry for a while, but yeah, he's strictly a cover artist at this time, and so that's definitely one I'm looking forward to. But on top of that, so the most important issue to date, besides like the foundation and everything, right, is definitely going to be issue 6 of Zero War, because it's going to literally line exactly up.
Issue 5, you mean?
5, my bad. Yeah, it's not
Yeah, yeah.
6. 5. Issue 5 of Zero War, because it's going to line exactly up with the end event.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like it's either gonna be the comic then end event, or end event then comic, and that's gonna be super important because that's gonna be a history stamp right there.
Did you have you seen what was in the Fortnite shop?
No, I didn't check it.
All right, I'm gonna have to show you guys this.
Yeah.
Let me pull up my Fortnite. So there's a new skin in the shop, and like we haven't ever been like we've been seeing storyline stuff like pop up more and more, but the comics tell one part of the story,
Yes.
where the game will tell a different part. Same island, same time frame, different point of view,
Different point of view.
different information.
Because the 0 point was giving us the perspective that we couldn't know because we're technically loopers. So that was the perspective that they were giving us in Zero Point, and I think that that's very interesting. And a lot of people that don't follow Fortnite or just is in comics, they loved the Zero Point comic book. Like they loved the story. They really did. Like I've been looking at it and going into every aspect of it, Reddits and all of that, and it got a great nod, which is hard to do in a comic world.
Yeah,
Very hard
and
to do.
the Foundation was, I think it was one of the top selling ones. It was like
Yeah,
nine. It
yeah,
got
no,
ninth place.
for that
Um,
month.
yeah, for
Yeah,
that month, out of like hundreds that we were looking at. So let me
something is Mr. Nichols. Something is happening. You know, definitely. It's been a lot of rumors. I think that's gonna be. It's gonna come sooner than later. I feel.
I missed that comment.
And
Oh
then
yeah, I'm sure that we're. I've talked about this like
yeah,
so much about a movie is in the works. I am sure of it. Why else would they pick The Rock?
yeah, and also what changes the comic books as well is when it comes to the movie aspect is that's when the speculation and the spec buying of the comic book world comes in. That's when they will start picking up the Fortnite comics if it's based off of a movie, especially if they pull a Nexus War situation where, like you said, you know, the Foundation ends up in a Marvel X or something like that.
Well, that's
That's
what I was
gonna be
saying because the
interesting.
X
Yeah,
Men are due for a movie.
for sure.
They're due for a movie, and that would be a perfect way to bring them in.
Yeah.
So what caught my eye on this was how much story stuff they gave away in the title
Mm-hmm.
here. An
Mm-hmm.
IO agent tasked with infiltration of the Seven, part of the Operation Black Tabby set.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's interesting because
Same mask, and they're
yep.
saying she infiltrated. So we don't know who this is under the mask,
And I think who do you think
but
it is?
it has a tail like Link's.
Like Lynx. It's just like that. It has a tail like Lynx.
Right? Am I tripping
Mm-hmm.
here?
First of all, that's a fire skin. Let's just get that out the way.
Yeah.
Um, that's
So I'm trying I'm trying to look up the video because Link's is IO, right?
Lynx is IO. Well, she worked for the IO. That doesn't mean as we know, doesn't mean she stayed, but she is IO because she was with Midas team and Midas was IO at that time.
I'm trying to pull up the trailer real quick.
Agreed, Omar. I definitely agree with that. I think that would be a great addition to Fortnite cards, having those small sentences explaining where the skin comes from when the skin dropped in this. Like, can you imagine how much that would help the non Fortnite players, collectors, I should say, where they can see when the skin dropped and they have the sentence of what it represents. I think that'll be great. Midas is fire, bro.
Midas is fire, yeah, for sure. So here's Link's working for Midas, who is part of the IO. She has the same earpiece, same tail.
Bro, that might be Lynx, bro. It has to be
It
Lynx.
has to be Link's, right?
It has to be Lynx. Agent Billy.
Let's forget Agent Peely for a second here. But 100%, that has to be Link's. Like now, the tail was part of the suit,
Right.
but so is this one. Why would they put a tail on this? I mean, I know they called it Panther.
Dang, that skin is fire. Yeah. That you know what though? Also, this is interesting because it could either be Lynx. It also based off of the order, right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine, the last sister.
She could be the
She
Order.
could be the order because it seems like she could possibly be either a
The
traitor or
Ordered
working
was
both sides.
considered.
Yeah.
She was considered a spy.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
Ordered was a spy, but they're saying that this was a spy. So that's super confusing. It could be. It could be the Order. It could
Or
be
it's
Links.
Lynx. Yeah.
If it's Links selling for 150 at a
Is
SGC 9 is super cheap.
because we always knew that Lynx had some, but that changes everything. That
Well,
really
because
sucks.
they like Mr. Nichols said, Lynx has a sister, so
Yes.
they gave enough story about her to give her
Holy
her own
crap.
sister.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
true.
why are they building a background with a whole sister if they don't intend to bring her into the story more?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Lynx
That's
might be
interesting.
an undervalued card. I wish I bought that card now.
No, I've said that, and I hate that I had to. We both in that same position. I had to let mines go for Aura, but that was a good cause.
Yeah,
That's a good one. But
I should have bought the SGC9. Now I
that
regret
is
it.
yeah, yeah, mines go, bro.
Meowscoop
That is
side piece,
uh
100%. Meowscoops ain't fitting in that
hey,
suit.
Mr. Nichols, shout out to that. He got a his Midas cracked ice back. SGC 9.5.
Ooh, let's go. That's sweet. Yeah, SGC is tough between that 10 and that 9.5.
Yeah, like and that man. Yes,
Buy
yes,
Lynx, not financial advice.
yes,
I
yes.
mean, Lynx was the sweaty skin for so
For
long. It's a
so
sweet skin. It's not
yeah.
sweaty anymore, but it's still a sweet skin. Um,
She falls in line with she was a battle pass skin that lasted just not extremely long, but she did
mhm,
hold her weight for a very long time. She really
very long
did.
time.
Uh and she comes, she comes back here and there, but I think she could have another the right person wears her, she'll have another run. Like
And
she's
and I guarantee you that there are people who like
yeah,
solo like always wear Lynx.
yes, for
Like
sure.
I'm sure there's a fandom of Lynx. Like I know one of my friends, his favorite skin is Lynx.
But I would it would surprise me if it wasn't. That's how good of a skin it is. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like it's just one of those
I'm
skins for
sure. I mean,
sure.
we don't have too many people here. I'm sure everybody knows who Lynx is, but I can pull her
Yeah.
up.
Just for even for the playback.
Yeah, so this is Lynx.
Yeah.
Oh, and I forgot. Not only that, they gave her another style here,
Yeah. That
and this style got it. It's like she just technically she's OG. I guess. I guess
yeah, yeah,
season
Heck,
7. That's pretty
yeah.
OG. She has multiple styles.
That all black is always gonna be one of the dope ones.
I mean, they picked the best one. They did the all
But
black
you
one, the
see that
blue.
what tripped me out too is like when they did that with the superhero skins where they couldn't you had to kind of finesse to wear the all black. I'm surprised people didn't go back to links, for that
Yeah,
reason.
that's true. Ready for whenever a
Yeah.
catastrophe strikes.
Yo, Mr. Nichols, remember when Raptor finally dropped back in the item shop? Like it's funny he said that because that's when Raptor was like he was one of he was a tryhard skin because he didn't come back in the item shop, and then once he released again, that's when he kind of had a little bit of a drop off. But I remember that. I remember when Raptor was like that skin that was like not released again. Even Battlehound had his moment. It was
Mhm.
certain skins that didn't see the item shop for a while that had their moment for sure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy what comes and goes, right? It's like
yeah,
it's gonna be like sports where like there's gonna be someone who's super popular,
yeah,
but it doesn't mean they're gonna hit the like Hall of Fame. Like everyone's
exactly.
trying to get him. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's
Um,
like not to get too deep in basketball. It's like that Tracy McGrady, Brandon Roy, like those
oh my
players
gosh,
that
yeah,
was
like
like,
Tracy McGrady, like everyone knows him, but his
yeah,
cards aren't super expensive.
yeah.
You
It's
know,
for PC collectors. It's just one of those.
I
Yep,
bought a numbered Tracy McGrady rookie card patch. It had patch and it was
yeah,
numbered and it was a rookie.
yeah.
It had a 3-color patch
Yeah,
and I bought it for $2 at a card place. Not at
that's
like a
crazy.
shop. It was like they had like a stand.
The stand,
It
yeah.
was a baseball collector. I found it. I mean, I flipped it for like $50,
Yep.
but even then, I was like that and like a anybody else from that era that's
Yeah.
like even like a LeBron James. Can you imagine the
Mm-hmm.
difference?
Mm-hmm.
But Tracy McGrady's like really well known.
Tracy McGrady was a savage. Like
Yeah.
he was a savage. So yeah, that definitely comes into play. And like, even like and Omar's right. Like once he re-released, everybody was like, all right. Because C Day also played into that. Like C Day was the content creator that wore Raptor, and at that time, C Day was the content creator, like along with Tfue and Ninja, and then just it just fell off when C Day stopped playing as much, and then he re-released. he kind of had that drop off, but he definitely had his time.
Well, that's why I like skins like I don't want to say Oregon, but skins like Aura
Yeah.
that are super cheap, 800
Hmm.
V bucks that
Hmm.
always come back to the shop, but are always worn still.
That, yeah,
Like
like,
they're not only cool because they don't come back to the shop.
right,
Like there's like
right.
Recon Expert was like super
It's a
cool because
difference. Yeah.
no one it never came to the shop. That's why it was cool.
Yep.
Once it came back, no one really
It's
wore it
like
that
it was
much.
like it was like all right, it's back out. It's cool. I wear it for today, maybe a week, and then it's
Yeah.
tossed to the side. Yeah, that's
Except for when they add the new variants and stuff. Like they added
but
the new or they added the new
first of all,
Hush.
how can I go this long without saying that Lux is back in the game? She's coming back.
Oh
Lux is
yeah,
coming.
Lex is
Yeah,
coming back, and
Lux, and in the
I'm gonna
same
grab
week,
her.
Omega Knight is like that. Like
Oh yeah,
it's
did you show Omega
yeah,
Knight too?
yeah. So that is like
Now you can't tell me that this isn't going to be like everyone's gonna be going after this card when it comes out,
as they
based
should,
based on the looks.
based on the looks. This is one of those cards aesthetically.
This will be the Ultimate Knight of Series 5
This is
or Series 4. I don't know.
yo, Omega Knight is fire. I will never wear him in game,
Yeah, I'll never
but
wear him again.
uh, that card is going to be ridiculous.
Oh, that's like carbon.
It's carbon fiber.
Yeah,
He got a major upgrade. He feel a little lighter now. I know that first of all, that suit is that dog. That skin is fire.
there can only be one knight.
Yo,
Did we ever see Omega's face?
no, that's the we did not see Omega's
What if it
face.
comes out that Omega is the Black Knight?
Yo, that would
There
be
can only be one
crazy.
knight. Like he upgraded to like an Omega suit instead of the
Yeah,
knight, and now he's like combining the two.
yeah, that.
Yo, the sword is crazy on this
Yo,
thing.
wait, but look up that Lux real quick. We gotta give her some. We gotta. A lot of people, is rocking with her right now. I appreciate this. I appreciate it. I feel like is
You want me
it
to look
man.
up the new Lux
Yeah,
you said?
yeah, the new Lux.
What is her official name?
I have no idea. It's long though. It's like, hold on. I'm so stupid. I screenshotted it every time somebody posted it the first day. The first day the update came out. So I got like 4 random screenshots. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I'm having trouble pulling it up by just the Lux. Let me just do Fortnite
She has a completely different name.
Lux League. We've showed her before. Oh, here she is.
Yeah. Oh, you got the survey one? Hold on, I got you. Hold on.
Yeah, or send me a link on the
Yeah. Hold on.
I just need the name. I can't remember the name.
It is Golden Bane Guardian. Or Golden Bane. Well, I don't know. One of those.
Is it this one? Yeah,
Yep.
it's this
Yeah,
one.
that's the one. Yeah, buddy. She's back. And she's gonna be in a storyline this time too. I'm calling it.
Why else bring her back? I mean,
Yeah.
her outfit is fire. They
She
took the
finally
nose ring away.
Yeah. And she finally makes sense for like, she got her, I like the original Lux quote better in that aspect of playing, but she finally fits like a possible storyline role. You get what I mean by that? Like the outfit
Hmm.
and the aspect of that, she finally fits that. So she's back. I'm happy. I'm
I
good.
guarantee you this necklace means something.
It has to. It has to.
Now, is she IO? Is she not IO? Is she just a looper? That's the question.
She might just be a
Yeah,
looper.
the dragon team is super interesting. They've been doing it with a lot of
Yeah.
skins.
Mm-hmm.
They're building to something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Because her and original Lux had the lock and Master Key had he had the key. So they're connected. Then you have hybrid. And I think she comes out on the ninth Black Ash.
Like, and what is this? Is this like a power that she developed? This
Right.
dragon skin thing?
Yo, if she gets a storyline.
Because so we have to remember that since Marvel and them came in here, powers are possible.
Right.
Not on the island because their powers don't work on the island.
Right. Right.
But like outside the loop, they could have powers. So all these could
Mhm.
be heroes or villains
Yeah.
in their own worlds.
Right.
So that's the thing. Like Midas is Golden Touch,
Mm-hmm.
which did work on the island. So
Yep.
it's kind of weird how when it doesn't work. But
Yeah. Yeah, Dale, Master Key is first of all, that new Master Key skin is fire. The
yeah, the fact that they brought him
yeah,
back is crazy.
come on.
What was Lux's original pickaxe?
No, her original pickaxe is fire, but you obviously wouldn't wear it with her. It's the diamond with the snake on it, or the dragon for that matter. That one. Yeah. It's simple too. I
Oh, another video.
I use that one with I either use the gold crowbar or that one with Skull Ranger, the gold one.
Mm-hmm.
That gold style, yeah.
This background is fire.
Mr. Nichols, Midas does do what he wants. He does what he wants for sure.
Yeah,
Because
so we thought he was coming. We thought that that fly was because of him. I still
yeah,
think Midas is coming back. We just have to wait
yeah,
and see. I mean, he was in the UK
yeah.
comics and stuff.
Yo, that the UK comic is very interesting. That's the first 3,000 print run.
Yeah, I just hate that I don't like the covers that much.
Yeah, I don't love them. I like the style. I hate the way they drew Midas. I hate that. I hate it.
Yeah,
But
I'm just not a fan. Like the
that's not your
Midas.
that's not your art style.
I mean, even that aside, the way they do Midas, I wouldn't be mad at the art style. It's just I didn't like that version
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, like and it's hard because I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to issue 2 a lot because issue one's
I'm
cover is
interested to read issue one.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's why I want that we're
exactly.
gonna be able to break down so much,
Yeah,
figure out who's important because characters gonna be important. Like we didn't know Bandolette was gonna have a talking part.
right. And her and Renegade together in that was amazing because they had similar personalities,
Hmm.
but
A
Bandit
little
was a
different,
little
but
bit
yeah,
more. She was a little bit more of a firecracker. Like she was just a
yeah,
little bit
exactly.
more like she had a little bit more feist.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, Mr. Nichols.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
Mr.
UK
Nichols.
variant. Super limited, 3,000 only printed.
Yeah,
But at the same time, I don't know. It's just not.
which is great for the UK because they've been struggling getting a lot of
The
stuff in general.
the
But
one of 50 probably gonna be less.
yeah,
Not that that cover was like amazing or
you
anyone's
know,
important on it.
I'm surprised that nobody put it on. It actually went to 9. The price went up too on that comic.
Which one? The UK one?
Yeah, it went up. It went
Hmm.
up on that.
Well, it's like one of the only variants that got like a whole lot of attention on
Yeah,
Twitter.
yeah,
Like the leakers and stuff made a big deal out of it.
yeah.
The
That
UK
was
variant.
I like who they use. I like that they use Meowscles, Midas, and
Well, it
then
tells us that they're in the story.
yeah, yeah. That's and I like how they made sure they showed the Lynx tattoo. That was dope.
Hmm.
That was dope. I mean, they really stretched it because they made his arm look a little weird, but yeah, yeah,
I'm just interested to read the comic to see who am I missing.
yeah.
Like which character is gonna be super important.
This is gonna be from that cover. I mean, from that inside page. Maybe you can find it on Twitter. From that inside page, this is gonna look real in game-ish. It's gonna be real in game-ish, especially because I'm interested to see the full role that Dr. Sloan and the Foundation play in this. Like,
Hmm.
them meeting again, possibly meeting again. I'm interested to see how that happens. Um, Visitor's been a little silent. He doesn't have too many talking points, if any. I'm interested to see if he has any lines. I'm interested to see if the 7 is going to be all in the same place on multiple column breaks and everything like that.
We're speculating my escape world
Yes, my
that
speculating.
Midas just based on the cover that they're gonna be in it.
Yeah.
Um, I've been speculating for a while that I think Sloane's gonna like hit the can. She's gonna be
Yeah,
defeated
that was a good speculation. So Dylan thinks Sloane is gonna die. What?
eventually. Yeah,
Yeah,
in this comic probably. And
yeah,
I think that there's got to be a new villain that rises up
hmm
within the IO,
yeah.
unless they defeat the IO completely. So I think Midas is going to be that main villain.
But it's gonna be a lot of backstabbing in this. That's what it seems like it's leading up to. It seems like it's gonna lead up to on both ends. It's gonna be a lot of backstabbing, and then you have to factor in some people don't even know that they're working for the IO. So that's gonna be a whole nother aspect to that as well. Yeah, you're probably not gonna find it. It's probably deep in there now.
It was by Timeless, right? He posted it.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Hold on, I might be able to find it in. Uh,
Yeah. So I mean, oh, I didn't see this
oh,
picture. I
here
can share
I
this
got
one.
you.
All
I'm
right.
gonna, I'm gonna send it in.
So we were talking about the order. This is the order. So she's
Yeah,
a little bit
she's
different. And so
yeah.
like, why would she have two different outfits?
But you see this one? Who is that at the bottom left? I think
This
that's
is Sloan right here,
no bottom. Bottom left of the page, right behind her.
right
That one.
here.
Yep. That I know is just a guard, but people been trying to figure out exactly who that is as well.
Oh
That's
yeah,
gonna.
because he is a little different.
Yeah, he's different.
He has his helmet off, just like the
Yeah.
brute gunner. Oh, interesting.
Yo, Mr. Nichols, exactly. That's the same thing that happened with me. Everybody was like, "Why are you getting Visitor?" I'm like, "Yo, Visitor is dope. I don't care what nobody say. I stuck to that. I don't
Yeah,
care."
I was one of those people who's like, oh, I'm not getting that. I'll never wear that skin. I didn't know at the time that Fortnite was going to become what it is
Yeah,
today.
because I mean, when you see him setting off the rocket, I'm like, okay, I need this. I need this skin, and that was the first secret battle pass skin. That was a must.
Yeah, 100%. You guys are lucky if you got that one. I mean, I still probably wouldn't wear it,
But
but
I don't have paradigm or the scientist. I have singularity. Obviously, I have foundation. I
I
have the
don't think I have
visitor.
any of them either.
I have the visitor. Paradigm and the scientist. I didn't get, which is was I don't know how that happened, honestly. Um, but it's because I had singularity is my singularity, aka paradigm, but specifically singularity is my favorite seven member.
I
Along
mean,
with I like all of them
I'm just
really.
gonna have to wait to read more about them because like your opinion's gonna change once you get into the comics. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Just like
yeah,
Bandolette, I would never have thought that Bandolette
never, never.
would have that much of a talking point, and so like maybe a Bandolette card wouldn't be bad to have.
Yeah, yeah. No,
You know?
I really do want a Bandolite card. Just because I like her
Her
personality.
personality changed it for
Yes,
you, right?
yes, 100%. But yo, you know what I did like in the comic book once you read it again too is Ragnarok.
Hmm.
Ragnarok was funny in that. No, Mangus, my bad.
Yeah, I
Uh
mean, they're. I mean, there's a couple in there. It was just really interesting to see who made it
yeah.
out of the loop.
Yeah, because like Mangus was like very boisterous. Like he had like you could tell that he was loud, and they just like and he said when he go back to his world, he's gonna do this song or whatever. And
And also their names are not their actual names
no, this is their names on
on the
the
island.
island.
Like
Yeah,
Fish Sticks' name isn't Fish Stick. That's what people
yeah,
are calling him. And he says he basically said in the comic he was like, I don't know how I should feel about that.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
Like
it was like
and they have this like and then like Fortnite has the opportunity to create such unique covers and insight pages because they have these like troll slash character skins that just are mixed with Batman and Spider Man and Iron Man, and it just looks so unique. Like seeing Fish Stick with Batman, like that dichotomy is interesting to me. Like so, I'm happy about that. I'm interested to see how they do it for Marvel. And matter of fact, on top of that, do you feel that the way the comics is going, the way the story is building, and now it went Marvel, DC, back to Marvel. Do you think that the comic books could possibly push the story forward even more? Like, and
oh yeah, for
what I
sure.
mean by that is like they're probably like, okay, now we gotta like really build this story because the comic books is really holding its weight more than they probably even thought. I know Donald
Oh yeah.
Mustard believed in it, but everybody else around him probably was like, okay,
I mean, the
you know,
foundation was, like we said, in the top 10 selling of that
yeah,
month.
yeah,
They sold 100,000 copies.
yeah, yeah,
Like nine, it was like 88, 90,000. But like
yeah,
summing up, I mean, that's
yeah.
nothing to. They're like, okay, we need to write more stories about this.
Then
Obviously.
then you're now you're building because Nexus War technically doesn't count to it. It counts for key issues, but not as much as when you got to 0 point and like for instance 0 point issue number 6. Issue number 6 is the first appearance of Sloan.
Hmm.
Then you have issue number 4 where Renegade really held her weight and talking points and like understanding everything. So issue number 4, obviously issue number 1 for the first print and everything like that, but like 1, 4 and 6 was like the major ones in 0 point.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
so
One being the first one,
yes, 1 being the first
four
one.
be the introduction of Renegade Raider
Yes.
and the
Mhm.
talking parts of most of those
Yes.
characters.
Hmm.
Six was Sunset, and which one? And Fish Stick's death was important too.
And that was 3, right? Was that
Five,
3? Five.
five.
Was that 5? Yeah, it was 5.
Yeah,
My bad. Yep, that was 5. So pretty much the whole run, but
yeah. I mean,
specifically,
it's just 2 and 3 was just a lot of fighting.
yeah, yeah. It was a good,
Um,
it was a great build up.
yeah, it was a good build up. It helped us understand how the island worked.
Now 3, like you said, 3 had the best, like with between the fighting scenes and the way the column breaks were. The column breaks in that
Well,
3
we'll
was
have to say
amazing.
some of this because we're
Yes,
gonna
we
go over
just
each
did.
comic.
Oh yeah,
We have to go over each comic,
yeah.
so
I'm gonna check.
we'll save some of that
Yeah,
for those days. But
yeah,
um, that I mean that's pretty much what we wanted to go over today, right?
yeah,
Was the
yeah,
Probestein
yeah,
and maybe hopefully keep it a little short tonight.
yeah, yeah. We did. I think that was a great sum of it.
And unless anybody else has any other questions or wants to probe the chat at all.
Let's see.
I know this season's coming to an end. It was about to be a event. We'll learn some stuff
What is
there.
it? June 3rd, June 4th, right?
Let me
One of
check
those.
here. Go to Battle Pass. June 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
You can always see when it's going to end by going to the Battle
Yep.
Pass.
Yep.
June 3rd. Oh, and like next season's going to be another like Spider-Man season.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like,
And
or in some kind of way.
I'm actually not mad at that. And also, this is the last major thing. We were gonna talk about this. I forgot to bring it up. But the collaborations, I think the people that's against having so many collaborations, they have to accept it. The reason why is it's building everything.
Oh yeah.
The collaborations have to happen
It
because
doesn't affect the
it
game.
doesn't affect the game. We're gonna get original skins. We're gonna get all of
Mm-hmm.
those things. It's gonna happen. But the collaborations is important because they're coming. The 0 point is pulling it into that world.
Yep.
These are side portals. This is a thing. So it has to happen.
Like
Uh,
the outside world thinks that they're only doing these
yeah,
promotions for
yes.
money.
It's
They're like, oh, it's cash grab.
no.
No, but they're literally building the story around the fact
Yeah,
that this is what the island does.
yeah.
You can bring people from all over different universes,
Because
and
on
people are
top,
missing that fact.
for sure, because like on top of that, like it's like if you have to people have to understand that like this is creating, you could possibly see, so some of the most important comic books, let's go, you have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you have Star Wars, you have obviously Marvel and DC. These are all completely integrated into the game. At any
Mm-hmm.
given point, Fortnite can be like, listen, if you want to do something major, let's do, like, this can really happen. They can pull off something that hasn't been done ever. And on top of that, they, especially with Marvel and DC, they're gearing up to be the ones like we were talking about earlier to truly do the crossover.
Yeah, I can't wait just to get more into the stories. It's
Yeah,
like I can't
yeah,
wait for like them to do a solo series on one of the
yeah.
characters
Yep.
and just branch off. Let's see. I don't know. People get salty about collabs. If they found a way to, yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the thing is, we're always gonna get Fortnite skins. It makes no sense not to. But having these collabs in here, it keeps it fresh. It brings in new fans. It gives people the opportunity to try. Just like For instance, I know you've seen it, Dylan, because you talked about it before. It was this one YouTube page. He was talking about how, when the Batman comic came out, he loved Batman and he didn't
Oh
like
yeah.
Fortnite, but he gave it a try. He ended up consistently playing Fortnite, and
So
he loved the comic.
it's not like he gave it a try. So there was this streamer who's a
Yeah,
big Batman fan,
yeah.
and they saw that they were doing that for the character. It might have been Marvel. I can't remember. Is it either Batman or
No, it was
Marvel?
Batman. It was Batman.
It
Yeah,
was
it was
Batman.
Batman. Yeah,
And he was like, well, I might have seen a couple, and then he was like, "Oh, okay, they're doing my favorite characters. I'm just gonna go in here and make a troll video about this."
yeah,
And
yeah.
then he got in. He's like, "Oh, this is actually
This is
fun. This
fun.
is a lot of
Yeah,
fun." So
yeah,
they tried to make a video making fun of it, and then they just got pulled in, and
yeah.
that's exactly what they wanted.
Then which is not a bad thing. So hear this out. I think a lot of people in the collecting community will feel this is bad if somebody says this, but people are saying that they may not have time to play Fortnite anymore, but they are all in on the lore.
Hmm.
And with that, that connects the cards as well. Though that's a great statement right there, because you could just be completely away from the game. You get what I mean? But the fact
Yep.
that they're on YouTube and on Twitter following the lore of Fortnite, that really holds its weight way more than anything else. Like, if you can leave
Was
the
this what you were
gaming
looking
experience.
for?
No, I sent it to you on Instagram. Did you see it?
Oh no, let me go look.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you good. Oh, but yeah, I think that's more important than anything. If you can leave a game comfortably and still follow the lore and the build up of where the game goes in the future, that's major.
Oh yeah, this was a
Yeah.
good one.
So this is you have oh my god, this one is crazy. This one is crazy. So you have everybody. I mean, you have what, 5, 7 members in there.
Yeah, so like someone said this was either Miss Marvel or Storm. You've got the Visitor,
I think that's Marvel. Yeah.
Foundation up front.
Uh-huh.
Ooh,
You
you
got
have 8 Ball in there.
8 Ball right behind Black Panther. Then you have, like,
Origin.
I love the balance of the seven though. You got how
Yeah,
the balance is crazy.
this is gonna be an epic page.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that color.
This would have been a tight cover.
Who's doing the inside work?
This is the Sergio guy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's doing it for all of them.
Yeah.
The only person that we didn't care too much for was Jonesy, the way he did Jonesy.
Yeah, that was the only one. But this looks great.
But the emphasis on the foundation always being center,
Always.
always
Always.
in the front, always. He's obviously the most important character.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm like foundation comic back there. This is not investment advice. Just saying.
Yeah, this is
That's my pick for.
yeah, we talk, and we're gonna talk about that more. But that, I would say this. I said it on Instagram, but the foundation one shot was a masterpiece in my opinion, based off of the 3 covers they did. The 3 covers, and then obviously the first cover got a B, aka a second print. But the story, the covers, everything, it was a complete masterpiece in my opinion,
Yeah,
which we'll get into.
and they called it a one shot, but obviously not because look, there's more
Yeah,
foundation here.
yeah.
Like you're gonna see more about this character.
And not only that, in the one shot, it says at the end, in the one shot, it says the end dot 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 for now. So that's yeah, that's gonna be interesting. And then also, last thing, uh the Batman who laughs, the Batman fans were actually like, I cannot believe the Fortnite comic got Batman who laughs before we got the next comic they were looking for. They're like, how did they get? They were like, what?
Mhm.
How is this even possible? So it's like, I mean, it's time to really give them credit, like for real. Like, they've taken, in the matter of 5 years, they've taken major jumps, major risk,
Their hands are
like
in everything.
everything,
And
everything.
movies is gonna like and
And
the other thing, the comic industry isn't paying attention to these yet.
yeah,
The
and
collectors, like we're following all these people, the collectors who
mhm,
move the markets,
mhm,
all the YouTubers,
mhm.
they're not talking about this.
And then for like little things like the fact that Donald Mustard chose to use blood on his variant cover. On his
Mm-hmm.
variant, it wasn't like he talked to one of the artists and was like, "Okay, I know you always do blood, so we're gonna let this cover slide." No, like it was him that chose that, and that's then on top of that, the last thing I was thinking about is how the statue community in like Marvel and DC, right?
Mm-hmm.
If Fortnite starts doing statues, that's a possibility.
Oh
Those
yeah, for
that,
sure.
and a
Well, I mean, they
statue,
already do kind of like statues for like
exactly.
for all sorts of things. No, yeah, that's for sure.
That would be, come on, like if you got a
I'm kind
font
of upset now that I didn't get. You guys got me upset that I didn't get any of the
for
freaking 7 characters in the game. Really.
in a game, yeah. But you're a collector, so you'll have the first comics, so
Yeah,
that's all
yeah,
that
I'll have the
matters.
comics and stuff, so that's fine.
That's all that matters. It's
All
the
right, you
same.
guys. I think that's it for the night.
Uh,
Oh, Miss Nichols. I've seen the boys a little bit. I didn't read. I don't think I finished the season. I saw a lot of it.
no, I haven't
Um,
seen. I haven't seen it.
I didn't know they would call it the 7 though. I didn't know that.
Oh no, I haven't seen that one.
No, it's kind of like a gory superhero type show.
Yep, and then this is a good point too, by the way. Yep,
Yep.
that's a great point.
Many
Great.
different ways to be
Mm-hmm.
part of the community,
Mm-hmm.
which you need it for it to be nostalgic and for it to
Yep.
grow and stay healthy.
Yep.
Fortnite is its own beast,
Yeah.
and people are still sleeping.
Still sleep
Still sleeping.
hard. They out.
They out cold.
Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah, this is a good one. We'll talk to you guys next time. If you guys are new, please like
Yeah.
and subscribe. If you made it
Yeah.
this far, please hit a like.
Mr.
We really
Nichols,
appreciate
don't
it.
get in trouble at work, bro. We appreciate you. We appreciate
Thanks for coming
everybody.
on out. We really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Every week, y'all. We appreciate y'all.
All right, bye, guys.
Have a good one.